She was once loved by everyone, but later became afraid to talk to people. A girl's journey of overcoming social anxiety. Have you ever felt this way? As a child, you worked so hard to please everyone, afraid that someone might be unhappy. But later, you realized no one really cared that much. It was you, always caring too much about them. This is a story about loss, social anxiety, and rebirth. Leah was once a girl surrounded by everyone until she learned to live for herself. Leah was well-liked as a child. She was always gentle, thoughtful, the little sunshine among her peers. She knew how to make a crying kid laugh and who was having a bad day. She believed that if she worked hard to make everyone happy, she'd be worthy of being loved. She always let others choose the toys first, eat the snacks first. Her happiness came from being liked by others. Everything changed in middle school. Friends started forming their own little groups. She tried to fit in but couldn't find a place to speak. She was no longer the center of attention but the invisible one in the corner. She smiled, she compromised, but the more she tried, the more she was ignored. For the first time, she realized no one really cared about how she felt. Leah began to fear people. She feared her classmates' glances, feared speaking up, feared making mistakes. After stuttering once in class, she didn't dare open her mouth for 2 weeks. She avoided parties, dodged eye contact, even rehearsed what to say before buying something. "Will they think I'm weird?" became a curse looping in her head. She fell deep into self-doubt, a quiet, obedient girl, screaming in despair inside. One day, she stood in front of the mirror and cried hard. Then she wiped her tears and said, "I can't go on like this forever." Her transformation didn't happen overnight. It came after many nights of breaking down, and the realization, if I don't change, I might end up alone like this for the rest of my life. She didn't become brave immediately, but she started building a gentle self-training plan, not by force, but little by little, learning to approach the world. Phase 1. Practicing speaking up. No more complete silence, just start saying something. Say one thing daily to a stranger, the convenience store clerk, the librarian. Words like thank you, excuse me, or good job. Order at least once without using the self-service machine. Say good morning to her roommate, even softly. She failed many times. One day, she got too nervous lining up for coffee and fled the counter without saying a word. That night, she cried, but told herself, "It's okay. I can try again tomorrow." Phase 2. Engaging in class and social spaces. No longer avoided people, she practiced being seen.
Speak at least once in every class. Even if it's just "I'm not sure, but I think." Join a group discussion and try contributing, not just listening. Sign up for a club activity, even if just to volunteer. She trembled through her first self-introduction, voice barely audible, but the applause afterward made her feel, for the first time, maybe people do want to hear what I have to say. Phase 3. Emotional awareness and self-affirmation. She started accepting herself, seeking recognition not through pleasing others. Write down 3 things to affirm herself for every night. Practice saying no, kindly but firmly when she didn't want to do something. Learn to recognize, "It's not my fault. People ignoring me doesn't mean I'm not good enough." She learned to say, "I'm not unworthy. I just never saw how worthy I already was." Phase 4. Expressing her true self. Not to become an extrovert, but to feel comfortable in her own skin. Ask someone she liked to study together at the library. Open up and share her past or struggles in a real conversation. Speak her truth even when it's different or controversial. She finally understood, true courage is not being unafraid, it's being afraid but choosing to try anyway. She told herself every day, "I don't want to be the one who always makes others comfortable. I want to start caring about how I feel too." Slowly, she realized the world wasn't so scary after all. Some smiled back. Some even spoke to her first. She stopped pleasing everyone and started expressing herself. For the first time, she was liked for being herself, not for making others happy. That fall, she met Jason at a speech event. He was quiet, kind, not loud or flashy like others. After hearing her share her story, He simply said, "Thank you for sharing. Your courage really touched me." She didn't expect someone to notice her efforts, let alone respond with such gentleness. Since then, Jason often accompanied her, helping her practice public speaking, helping her face crowds without fear. They didn't fall in love instantly, but slowly, they let each other into their hearts. She once feared opening her mouth. Now, she speaks to hundreds. She once desperately wanted to be liked. Now, she knows how to like herself first. She no longer lives for others' approval. She's learned boundaries, and she's learned bravery. She's not fearless now, she's just learned to walk forward despite the fear. She's no longer the girl hiding behind the crowd, but the one who stepped into the light, one step at a time. To everyone who has ever been afraid, may you one day become your own light too. If you've ever been silent in crowds, hesitant to speak, if you've ever lost yourself trying to be liked like Leah, please know, you're not alone. Growth is never instant. It happens slowly, through trial and error, fall and rise, as you gently learn to be brave.
Thank you for watching this story. If you're also trying to rediscover yourself, leave a comment below and share your journey. Let's light the way for each other and walk this road together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Let this softness travel even further.